Now your ABC7 First Alert Weather Forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
Current air temperature coming in at a warm 88 degrees with a dew point value of 76. A lot of sunshine out there. Should be a beautiful day. I know a lot of people are going to be recreating, going out to the beaches and whatever. Maybe some boating. Should all be just fine for that. 87 degrees in Parrish, Bradenton. Myakka coming in at 87. So is Northport and Inglewood. 88 degrees right along the immediate beaches in Venice. A little bit cooler in Longboat Key coming in at 85. Temperatures inland will probably top out in the low 90s, closer to the coastline right along the beaches, maybe in the upper 80s. And this big ridge of high pressure extending over the deep south and the Atlantic, providing some pretty nice weather, actually. The periphery of it producing a few scattered showers along an old frontal boundary in the process of decay. We don't have a whole lot going on here. I think we'll see some pretty quiet, tranquil weather today. Although because the winds are light enough and quiet enough, we will see the sea breeze start to produce the basic chance of inland showers later in the day. Still a lot of dry air in place from yesterday's very dry air that moved in, that tan colorization there. But that is in the process of moving out. A little bit more seasonably moist air moving in, and that's why we put in the slight rain chances today. Eventually, I think we'll start to see even better rain chances as we get some more Gulf moisture in here. High pressure, the dominant weather feature for us, an old frontal boundary kind of meandering, and then another front, a very important front in the future forecast track of Irma. That front is forecast, the trough producing it anyway, the upper level reflection, is forecast to lift out of here by the end of the week and allow high pressure to build back in behind it. Now, the big question is whether that high pressure ridge back to the west and this high pressure ridge over the Atlantic will kind of connect together, because that could have a major influence over the forecast track in the long run. We don't know. There's too many ifs in that long range forecast beyond 5 or 6 or 7 days. So we just have to take it a day at a time and see how it evolves. Scattered showers out in Gulf and Atlantic waters, but lots of sunshine for the most part. Mostly inland showers where the two sea breezes, east and west coast, collide this afternoon. Hardy County, DeSoto County, Highlands County, likely to see an isolated shower or two. And of course, we watch the tropics. As far as the forecast goes today, it really is all about Irma, even though there are a couple of other places that we'll watch down the road. A 70% chance of development of that tropical wave, and this little area in the southern part of the Gulf waters we'll continue to watch too, but I don't think that will influence the United States weather. That's not going to lift northward and like hit Texas again or anything like that. Don't believe so. So Irma is still a good distance away from us, almost 1,650 miles, so a long way away. It's got a lot of area to move past. The center of the storm looks pretty well formed at this hour. It had filled in just a little bit, but now it looks like it's undergoing an eye wall replacement cycle. You'll see in that last frame a pretty well-defined outer eye wall. So that's often an indication of strengthening, and the official forecast track does strengthen this storm system. The Leeward Islands, the northern part from about Montserrat northward, have been issued hurricane warnings now, and then islands to the west of that, like Puerto Rico, has been issued a hurricane watch. The forecast models are in pretty good agreement up till the end of the official hurricane forecast track from the National Hurricane Center. But then beyond that time period, you see the issue. I mean, the spread is huge from Mobile, Alabama to Charleston, South Carolina. So we're waiting for these models to become into more concise agreement, and we find out exactly what happens with that trough and how these high pressure ridges build. Here's your official forecast track from the Hurricane Center with a strengthening system, now a Category 3 storm building to Category 4, skirting the northern Leeward Islands. Wednesday into Saturday, moving in a general northwesterly course and perhaps impacting the island of Cuba on Saturday, but really the cone of error is anywhere between the Bahama Island chain and all the way south to Jamaica. So it's a wait, watch, and see exactly what happens with this system down the road as that cone begins to narrow. 40% chance of showers by Wednesday, and then over the weekend we'll be watching the tropics. The soonest this storm would impact Florida weather, if it did, would probably be Sunday into Monday. Back to you.